Wow. Wow, look at that Joe. That's amazing. This is awesome. Look at that. Everything about this is bad. Okay, well that fixes one problem. I don't even have my frickin' like green screen in the right place. Wow. I spent a lot of time today working on stuff within the stream. And this isn't how I wanted it to look. I'm not the artist feature at all. Let me try this again. Nope, that's not the one I want. Stand by just a second, guys, while I this. This should be it. Yeah, okay. Which means like, oh wow, I can just guarantee that like other things I set up and tested a lot earlier today are gonna be wrong. So hi guys. First of all, I'm gonna go ahead and unban snoms. If you or someone you know is a snom, you are permitted in this stream. Red pandas, I'm still kind of out on. But snoms are back, so. Hi, schmoes. Hey, Jesslyn. It's Miriam. What's up? Aiden. Yeah, oh my goodness. Aiden, Aculine, Dr. Senshi. Welcome back, Marabou. Zio Corvid. Hey. Sokochuwaka. What's up? Omniblade. What's up? Gaming Diva, Duke Rockhopper, Elena Claude, what's up? Amy, I need a goat. Do you need a goat? Falcon, what's up? Zwazwazio, you got an A on your stats exam? That's great. Good job, Golden Zari. Did anybody else pass an exam recently, or is Golden Zari it? Let's see if this button works. That button does work. Everything isn't like crunchy, right? Because I just started OBS, and if it's crunch, if the sounds are all crunchy, I'm gonna lose my mind. You passed your science test. Congratulations. Everybody's passing tests. Congratulations, you guys. All right, I'm glad. I know, people are always asking, like, they want me to play Smash, and they want me to play this game that I kind of want to play called, is it Deer Simulator? Right? That's kind of a fun thing. Where am I in the camera? I should be over here. That's the wrong way. That's the way. That's the way I wanted it. That's why my green screen is all screwy. So I had it in the wrong spot. Yeah, Deer Simulator might be fun for like a second. Hey, thanks for the gift subs. You guys are awesome. If you're a new sub, make sure you get in the Discord. We have a private Discord for subs only, where I ban things just all the time. That's okay that you missed 2 weeks, Robin Battle. It's not a big deal. I had some chips right before I started, and now I have to drink a lot of water. I'm excited because I have a new stream day coming up tomorrow. Has anybody in chat not heard about the new stream day that I'm starting tomorrow? There's gonna be a new stream starting tomorrow on Wednesdays. Does anybody not know? Or did you guys see it already? Oh, a lot of people. Well then, that's very interesting because I have this video for you. You guys want to see the video? I'll show you the video. Here we go. Here. I'm not going to play piano for you. I just thought you guys might be tired of seeing me at my streaming desk, and I think this looks pretty classy. But I am still going to be talking to you about streaming.
If you play competitive card games at all, you've probably heard of Shadowverse. It's actually the most popular competitive card game in Japan, and it's pretty popular in the United States as well. There are huge tournaments all over the place. It's a lot of fun. And I've been the voice of Rowan Dragspear, who is one of the craft leaders. I'm the leader of the craft of Dragoncraft. And I have been that voice for 4 years or so. It actually might be my longest running voice in all of video games. He's a ton of fun to play. He's kind of like this square guy who's just very like noble and all that, and I have a lot of fun. But the other week, the company that makes Shadowverse, Cygames, reached out and they wanted to sponsor a stream. They see how much fun we have on the Fire Emblem streams and now on Arcadem's D&D channel, and they wanted in on the action. So I am really proud to announce that I will be having a weekly sponsored stream of Shadowverse every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Now, this is just going to be like our Fire Emblem streams. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to play the game. We'll have a fun halftime show where you guys will get to participate. We'll do some giveaways. It'll be a really fun time. All we're doing is adding another date of the week, which you guys have been asking for anyway, so you're welcome. The whole streaming schedule is now 4 days a week. Sunday, 7 p.m. Pacific time on Arcadem's channel for D&D. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. PST. We will be playing Shadowverse. Yes, I am moving my Thursday stream back.
I said the wrong game.
Both Fire Emblem streams will now be at 4 o'clock. And on Wednesday at 4 o'clock Pacific time, Shadowverse. I can't wait to dig into this game. I actually haven't played it yet, even though I've been the voice for years. So I'm excited to get in there, start battling some card stuff, and hear everybody roar for Dragoncraft, because that's what you do when you're a dragon, right? Can't wait to kick this off this Wednesday, January 29th. At 4 p.m. at twitch.tv/Joe Zieja. See you there.
So that's it, you guys. That's the schedule. Right there, what you're looking at. That's the weekly schedule. It's going to go away in a second. But yeah, that's, I went from like being like, oh, I'm going to stream for like a couple hours a week to being like really aggressive about it. So here we are in this new land where I stream 4 days a week for like 10 hours total. But you know what? This is cool. I never expected to be a streamer. I never expected to be a voice actor, to be honest. So if there's one constant theme of my life, it's just shut the up and go with the flow. So that's how I'm feeling. A lot of people, I so appreciate your guys' concern that like I'm overworking myself, because my wife shares the concern and I share the concern. But this really has nothing to do with anything. But I made a lot of changes to the way that I accept work this year that are freeing up a lot of time. So far so good. I'm really excited to kind of take a breath and focus on some of the stuff that is the most important. I had to give up some stuff that wasn't quite as important, even though I love it all, right? It's hard not to do everything, and I feel that for sure. So where are we? We just finished. We just hit the time skip, right? We just finished the post time skip battle. We all got together, and it was really awesome. And now we're like really there, huh? We're in time skip. Claude's got a chin strap beard, and that's pretty cool. Speaking of chin strap beards, this weekend I have a very interesting photo shoot for which I may or may not need to change my facial hair into something resembling a chin strap beard. So, yeah, we're doing the Claude cosplay this weekend. I'm really kind of nervous, to be honest. I don't cosplay at all. I've never done it before. I'm not really sure that I like it, although I respect cosplayers. I think what you do is awesome. It's just like, you know, not for me. But I'm doing it for you guys. And so we booked a studio. I got all kinds of stuff. I've never cosplayed in my life. I don't plan on wearing this places to like conventions and stuff. This is going to be like a photo shoot that's just for you guys. And if you're one of my subscribers, you'll get all the photos first, because I'll drop them in Discord. But you can't share them. If I drop them in Discord, you can't share them places. It's crazy. So, yeah. Maureen Price is my photographer. I've worked with her before on some headshots, and I know she's worked with a lot of other cosplayers. So I'm really excited. about well, it's just I'm excited. I'm excited. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. You guys want to play some Fire Emblem? I think I want to play some Fire Emblem. Otherwise, we'll never get through this game. Ready? Set. Go. Okay. Can you guys hear the game audio? Because... Oh, no, you can't. Of course not. Now it should refresh. The device is in use by another application. Are you kidding me? I told you all this kind of crap was gonna go crazy, right? Now I'm frozen. What the f? You can still hear me, right? Do this, and then do this. That should fix that. Boop. That's not what I wanted. This doesn't make any sense at all. This is the wrong source. There we go. I made all these changes to set up for the Shadowverse stream, and I was trying to streamline some stuff, and God, it went wrong. Okay. Can you see the game? Can you hear the menu going back and forth? Can you see this stuff? Okay. God. Let's hope... I'd like to say that's going to be our last technical issue of the... But it's not. We all know it's not.
I'm
Time to skip people.
exhausted. What gives, Professor? I was so excited to see everyone again, and then this happens.
I'm still tired from the long journey. How did it come to this?
Let's all take a moment to catch our breath.
If you've got the spare time to play with
I
those
love
guys,
Iggy's cloak.
the least you could do is prepare some tea.
Blame Claude. Blame Claude.
Come on, those guys were thieves. We couldn't just let them get away.
I mean, you could have.
It seems they've been taking advantage of the church's absence and doing whatever they please here.
In any case, I'm glad that all of you are well.
They're so grown up, and I
That's the
love
spirit,
them.
Marianne.
That was fun. In fact, I wouldn't mind romping around some more.
But not before we eat.
You were alive this whole time, Professor. I am not surprised. In fact, that is why I came here.
And it doesn't look like time has rusted your skills.
Is
That's a
it
relief.
weird if I say that I
I'm
miss
just
the
glad
old
everyone's
Lawrence hair?
alive and well. On that note, let's move this reunion party somewhere else.
Is that just
Now
weird?
that we've dealt with those violent bandits, we could potentially use this place as our base of operations again.
What could you possibly mean by that?
I'm talking about the Leicester Alliance taking over Garreg Mach Monastery. After all, it's right in the middle of Fodlan. It's a critical strategic location.
Are you suggesting that we fight back against the Empire?
Well, I don't just like
Aren't
roll
you
over
getting
and
a bit ahead
die.
of yourself? The Alliance is in complete discord at present.
The Alliance has a
And
Discord?
as leader of the Imperial faction of the Alliance, isn't Count Gloucester, your father, the main cause of that discord?
Ooh,
I...
throwing
Yes,
some shade.
It's true. It was inevitable. Our house's territory is close to Imperial land, after all. Had we not consented to vassalage under the Empire, they would have invaded immediately.
Naturally. And to be clear, I have no problem with your house maintaining its Imperial ties until we're sufficiently prepared to revolt. The Empire is the cause of the infighting. If
Well, I
we
like
rid
the
ourselves
muted
of
trumpet
them,
in the background.
situation should resolve itself. That's why I'm thinking we should make this our base, raise up an army, and stir up some trouble for the Empire.
Now you're talking. Sounds like fun.
So then, Mr. Leaderman, does this mean you intend to rope us into your little scheme?
Yes.
My grandfather passed away. That means yours truly is officially the leader of the Alliance.
Claude's a
If we
king.
had a more reliable leader, perhaps the Alliance would not have been divided.
Think what you will. All I need to know is if you're in or you're out.
I'm happy to lend a hand. I won't let those Imperial dogs set foot in Alliance territory. I couldn't bear it if my village got caught up in the chaos of war.
I'll fight too. I've got to protect my little sis.
I will join as well. After all, House Ordelia was once dragged into an Imperial revolt. It ruined us.
Thanks for the sub, Judy
I
Jargon.
understand your motivation.
I'll fight too. It's time to take responsibility for my own future.
I don't
See,
want
now
to
I feel
run
like
anymore.
Iggy has Lawrence's
I
haircut.
hope I'll be of use to everyone.
We can do anything if we work together, Marianne.
What about you, Lawrence? Are you going to go back home to your scary father or what?
We cannot rely on Claude's scheming to lead us to victory. Therefore, I will remain. It is my duty to ensure Claude does not worsen the situation in the Alliance.
All of
How
us
did you
are
pin a
fighting
rose
for
on your
different
armor?
reason, but we share a common enemy. If we don't act, the Empire will crush us eventually. I say we stop them before they have the chance. So, Teach, will you help as well?
If I select no, will the game end? Is it just like, well, thanks for playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. You've chosen not to play the game anymore. I'd rather search for Rhea than fight. No, I'll think about it.
Please do. I'm counting on you.
Oh, thanks, Claude.
Even
I'm
if your
counting on
ultimate
you, too.
goal is to find Rhea, it would be better to stick with us as you search. With you on our side, the Church will join us as well. That makes fighting the Empire a moral cause, which means it'll be easier to rally support. Above all, your knowledge and strength are indispensable if we hope to stand a chance against the Imperial Army. Without you, my schemes are nothing. Just words. Please, take all of that into consideration as you decide.
You're really laying it all on the table, aren't you, Claude? Well, all that aside, this place
You're
is a
right.
mess. We can't very
Like,
well make our base in a ruin.
Golden Deer is
and
basically
repairing it
a
sounds
rainbow.
Like a lot of work. I wonder if
Are-
anyone would be willing to help us out with that.
Guys, are we Power Rangers? Is the Golden Deer just like expanded Power Rangers? Or Skittles?
Can it be? You were alive all this time?
Professor, it is so good to see you again.
Where were you guys?
My brother and I were worried about you.
Oh, thank the goddess. I couldn't bear the thought of letting Gerald down by not finding you.
Guess you lucked out. We've been looking everywhere for you, but I see Lady Rhea isn't with you. Damn.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor.
Cyril? Is that you? You've grown up, kid. Have you been looking for Rhea with the Knights?
Of course, without Lady Rhea, I don't belong anywhere.
Cyril, that's not... Never mind. We'll figure it all out.
Oh my, the Golden Deer House is together
Ah,
again
Hannah
at
Manuela.
last. And all grown up. Well, for the most part.
I do regret that we were never able to hold a proper graduation for all of you.
Yeah, that's what I regret over the last 5 years, Hahnemann. It's not like, you know, everyone getting destroyed or Edelgard f***ing over the continent. What I really wanted was a robe and a cap. Go research a crest. Why are you here?
It has been 5 years since Lady Rhea disappeared. We have devoted all of our energies to finding her. However, without being able to set foot in Empire territory, we are at a standstill. We had hoped that perhaps the Archbishop would return
I'm in,
here on
kitten.
this day.
Welcome.
That of the long-awaited Millennium Festival.
Gecko Girl is here as
Unfortunately,
well.
that doesn't seem to be the case.
Welcome, kittens
though
and
I don't
geckos.
suppose you had very high hopes in that regard. Even if she were able to return here, with the monastery in ruins, I don't think she would have felt safe enough to do so. Right, Hilda?
Yeah, this is an important location for the church. To think you've left it in such a state.
Nice tag team, Claude and Hilda.
That's
Hi, Stevie
true.
Wonder.
Perhaps we've left it alone for too long. We've got to make things right.
I can clean this place up like new. It's not fit for Lady Rhea like this.
And leaving this place in ruins affects the safety of this area, too.
Agreed. There is also a great deal of valuable literature.
Move the camera again. I want to see the
Then let's do
Golden
it.
Deer Skittle
If we
rainbow.
all work together, we can restore the monastery to its original beauty.
We will require the aid of skilled craftsmen, too. I shall seek out any such individuals who are willing to return to Garrick Mach.
Fantastic.
Good luck finding a reliable
I'll figure out how to
contractor,
split up
Sedith.
the work, and then we can get
Good
started.
luck. We're saving again after conversation. Oh, is it a new chapter?
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Guardian Moon. The Alliance Leader's Ambitions.
Claude hopes you've enjoyed this presentation.
Claiming the Monastery at Garreg Mach as its home base, the Alliance army joins forces with the Knights of Seros. Together, they begin to take up arms against the Adrestian Empire.
That's it? We only get one? That wasn't much of a... Okay. Here's what happened. Got it. We're going. The loading screen's going to take longer than that exposition. Here, I'll make a noise. What noise can I make? I gotta turn off my my background music. Otherwise, you guys are gonna hear it. It's gonna get very confusing. Now I can turn my soundboard up. Who wants to level up? I'm gonna give somebody a level up. I don't know what... Again, this means nothing when I do this, so... Jackie Zombies, you get a level up. Marshmallow Love gets a level up. And you're going too fast. Kronos, level up. Again, that means nothing.
Good work, Hilda. You didn't do much manual labor, but you managed to rope the knights into helping us restore the monastery.
Sounds good to me.
Thanks, Claude. But all I did was piggyback on your scheme. I saw your eyes telling me to make some magic happen.
Thank you so much for your help with the restoration.
Oh, please, it was nothing. We're just doing our part as former students.
I'm told you even routed the bandits. That job should have fallen to us. I'm sorry for the trouble.
Hey, don't think twice about it. We're all allies in the resistance against the Empire, right?
The Church is at war with the Empire, but let's be realistic. Wouldn't it be better for the Alliance to eventually submit?
The way I see it, the Emperor wants to take over all of Fodlan and destroy the existing order of the world. I can't see her allowing the Alliance to continue to exist. We're in this just as deeply as you are. Actually, we were hoping to use this place as a base. The Empire begs to be meddled with, and we're first in line.
What? Why would you want to make your base here of all places?
Garreg Mach is situated in the center of Fodlan, both geographically and spiritually. We want to secure this location while the Empire is still overlooking it.
I see. The Empire doesn't see this place as important at the moment because it's far from the front lines.
But if we simply decide that it's ours to occupy, that does nothing to inspire the hearts and minds of the people of Fodlan.
Hearts and minds!
Luckily, good old Teach has
We need
finally
hearts and
returned to us.
minds!
If the Professor Rhea entrusted with the Sword of the Creator fights at our side, well now, that's a just cause anyone could get behind.
Just
What's
cause!
more, here we are, working alongside the legendary Knights of Seros. It smacks of divine providence, doesn't it?
I don't know where this is coming from. I just feel like shouting things
I
in
have heard
echo.
what you have to say, Claude.
I was also in Just
And
Cause
you,
4,
Professor?
so maybe I
Where
got
do you
excited.
stand?
I will fight the Empire!
On our own, we lack sufficient military strength. But with the help of the Alliance... The Archbishop said if anything should happen to her, that we should entrust the affairs of the Church to you. If you intend to fight alongside the Alliance, then I will follow you as well. Is that acceptable, Claude?
Of course. I can't think of anything more reassuring than having both Teach and the Knights on our side. Together, we'll stop the Emperor and her reckless ambitions.
Yeah, we will. Back to the calendar. What's happening now? Free time? Oh, no, wait, oh, no, nothing. You're curious to know. Oh, guys! Guys, I think this is gonna be our A support. Here we go!
Oh, hey there. What are you doing up at this hour? My My brain's just busy. Thoughts keep going around and around in there, and meanwhile my eyes are wide open. At times like this, I like to gaze up at the stars to clear my head. I've been that way since I was a kid. Looking up at the big starry sky makes my dreams feel small, which makes it feel like I can actually make them come true. I didn't believe in gods when I was a kid. Maybe that's because the night sky took their place for me. Hey, Teach, will you talk with me a while?
What have we been doing here?
I bet you figured this out, but I wasn't born in Fodlan.
Oh, here it is!
Where I come from, the people of Fodlan are looked down on as cowards. Technically, that cowardice runs in my veins. On my mother's side, anyway. That's why the people who were around me when I was growing up thought of me as an outsider. But I don't believe the people of Fodlan are cowards. That kind of perspective is just based on ignorance. The person from Fodlan who I know best is my mother. She fell in love with a man from the wrong side of the border and had the guts to leave home to pursue that love. I always threw that in the faces of anyone who tried to make a fool of me. My mother is proof the people of Fodlan aren't all cowards. Just saying that doesn't achieve anything, though. I need to destroy the prejudices that have taken root in my homeland. That's why I came here, to see Fodlan with my own eyes. I thought I might be able to find a new perspective that could help me change things. And what did I find? That the people here view anyone who's an outsider as a beast of sorts. I was shocked. Even though our cultures and beliefs are completely different, our two lands have that much in common.
Would the CEO of racism
That's when I
please
realized
report to
the
the
only way
support
to change
conversation?
things is to bring the whole world together and start anew. That's the dream I've been working towards since I first entered the Officers Academy 5 years ago. To unify the Alliance, and then all of Fodlan, and to bring a new set of values to this new land of mine. After that, I'd expand that vision to the rest of the world, break down the walls, and let a new perspective come rushing in. Start all over. Do you think that's just a crazy pipe dream, or a brilliant ambition? Not too long ago, I would have said it was too much for me to accomplish on my own. But that's not how I feel anymore. And that's because I have you on my side now. Lately, I've spent a lot of time thinking about how I wouldn't have made it this far without you. You and me, Teach. We can go anywhere. Do anything. I hope that you always walk in step with me. At least, until the day comes when we can look out at the peaceful world we've built. Together.
Together. Nod. 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 Claude wants to found America! You have allies who can take master exams. Take a look at certifications for you, which make effect. Master seal. Let's take a look at who can go to the master level. Claude, is there anything master for you? You just have a master wyvern rider? Wyvern lord? That's different? Ah, I see. I see. Claudia's gonna maintain whatever she was, right? I don't think anybody's eligible for master yet. Is Raphael? Raphael's eligible for master. A war master! That's pretty cool. Strength god. I only have one seal, so let me take a look and see who else is. No one else is eligible, I don't think. Iggy doesn't have the requisite abilities. Master. A grammary. Okay, Lysithia gets to be a grammary. That's cool. What can Hilda be other than... Everyone's level is like really disparate now. A wyvern lord. She'll make it before Claude does. This music is awesome. Hey, Dorothea. Felix, I don't think you're ready for this yet. All right, we're gonna make Raphael into a war master. 86%. I'm gonna try. You did it!
Yeah, I passed.
Wow, was I supposed to get like more strength and stuff from that? All right. Okay. Let's buy some stuff for the convoy. Let's buy Master Seal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. We'll save and then we'll do we'll make a Gremory. Where are you, Lysithia? Gremory! Oh, she's whistling a treble clef, so I think we're good. All right, she's a Gremory. She added 1 to her defense. Great. Who else? I think I'm gonna leave it there for right now. Let's check out these supports. There's probably, oh my god, there's so many of them. Let's see who else. Claude and Marianne are gonna reach A.
Oh, do you have an itch back there? I guess you can't scratch it on your own, can you?
Hi, Marianne.
Oh, Claude, it's just you.
Just me?
Sorry, I know you're in the middle of an important discussion with Dorte, but could I talk to you?
About what?
It's about this thing you think you're burdened with. I've tried to guess what it is.
It's a curse.
Please don't. This is making me a little uncomfortable.
There's no reason to feel uncomfortable. It's not like I plan on saying it aloud. But if my guess is correct, there's something I want to tell you. Will you hear me out?
Fine, I will listen.
Once upon a time, in a faraway place.
What the? Are you telling me a story?
Stories are an effective
Just
way
listen.
to communicate a message that otherwise cannot be communicated.
In a faraway place, there was a
Marianne,
young
calm
boy.
down.
This boy came from a despised lineage. In short, his mother was a daughter of the enemy. So the young boy was treated horribly by everyone around him. He hadn't done anything wrong. Everyone hated him simply for existing. Yelling, fighting back, explaining himself. Nothing he did could change his situation. When he was finally old enough, he ran far away from home. He escaped.
It sounds to me like he had no choice. I would have done the same had it been me.
Thing is, after he ran away, he still found himself in the very same position. People in the outside world hated him for where he came from.
Well, now that's...
The boy thought he had no place to go. All he could do was destroy the boundary between the inside and the outside worlds.
Destroy the boundaries?
Right. If there was no outside and inside, just one side to share, then the people outside wouldn't have a reason to hate him anymore, right? It wouldn't
Claude
be
could
easy,
use a
but
hug.
if he managed it,
Someone please
he
hug
could
Claude.
shrug off that burden.
He doesn't need as many hugs as Dimitri, but he needs a
The
hug.
point is, people are born with burdens to carry. That much is undeniable. But whether they bind us or we cast them aside, that's up to us. So I think you should try to cast yours aside, Marianne. Put that heavy burden down. It's time.
But I don't know if I can do it.
It's okay. I'm here for you. We're the same, and I can help you.
The same? Claude, we have nothing in common.
Hey, did you see that, Dorte? Your friend just smiled at me.
Very smooth, Claude.
Thank you for sharing your story. I suppose I could
Thanks for the
try
sub,
casting aside burden,
Bondrose.
as you say. We can try together.
Let's do that. And when we're free, we can change the whole world.
As long as Claudia says it's okay, because I'm gonna marry her. Holy crap, there's so many. One more. Ooh, Sylvain! We didn't even get to see him. Let's see Sylvain in his new haircut. Sylvain, I like Sylvain and Hilda because I just like Hilda, like,
Hilda,
being like, hey,
lovely as ever.
Screw you.
I swear, when you're around, the sun shines brighter and everything sparkles.
Sylvain, you're looking superb as always.
Thank you. Are you going out today? If you do, then be careful. I'd hate to think you might hurt your foot again.
My foot? Oh, yes. You mean that time you helped me with the books? No need to worry. The foot's fine now. Even better than it was before.
I noticed, you know, since I'm always looking at cute girls, and you are one of the cuter ones, your foot was better during the battle. You were running all over, just a regular warrior princess. And less than a day after such a terrible injury.
My friends were depending on me. So I just had
dead to rights,
fight through
Hilda.
the pain.
He's got you dead
Hilda,
to rights.
Please don't lie to me. I knew your foot wasn't really hurt, but I returned your books anyway. Take it from a guy who does his fair share of pretending to be someone he's not. And I say this as a friend, you are a terrible liar. And those books you left in your room for so long, teachers and classmates needed those. So stop lying, and maybe stop being quite as selfish too.
Wow.
You saw
Sylvain's
right
laying it
through
down.
me.
It's kill Vane in more than one way here.
Those books. I really was going to return them. Did the librarian say anything to you?
I'm pretty sure the librarian
Oh, yeah.
turned into like a
I got an
demon from the
earful of
past
yelling
and died.
accusations meant
So
for you.
probably not gonna have to
Huh?
return those books.
Didn't you just say it was my fault?
Right?
Nah, I figured the librarian would feel better if they just let loose. No reason to make them wait for you.
I'm so sorry. You got a tongue lashing that should have been directed at me.
Yeah, Tomas
Tell you what,
transformed
all
into
will be
Solot and
forgiven
tried to
if you
stick me with a
promise 3
magical
things.
spear.
Stop
It was
lying,
wild.
Take responsibility, and fall madly in love with me.
Aw, Sylvain, I do love you, you know? I just wouldn't want you for a husband.
Oh!
What?
Oh,
Why not?
sh-
Well, not to offend you, but I can't help but feel that your niceness is somehow...
I need a burn. I need a burn sound
My
effect. I
brother
don't
would
have
probably
one.
cut you into
I need to make
pieces the
one. I
moment
need to
he
make a
saw your
burn sound
face.
effect.
Your brother sounds terrifying, actually.
We're losing the thread a bit here. Evidently, you can see through my act. So, I'll just be straightforward about taking advantage of you.
Wow.
Well, I'll take what I can get. Just don't go causing trouble for guys who aren't me.
It's a deal. Goodbye for now, Sylvain.
I would ship that. I would ship Hilvain for sure. I'm okay with that. All right, we could do one more. I don't like. Let's see what Dorothea has to say. Who are you talking to? Yeah, Dorothea and Lawrence. I love these because Dorothea hates him.
Looking as lovely as ever today, Dorothea.
Oh, save it for your noble girls, Lawrence. I'm not in the mood.
I was only being polite.
I'm really upset about the lack of the hat,
And
to
it
be
really
honest.
was quite wonderful to be so near your elegance. Now, if you'll please excuse me.
Now hold just a moment. I have tolerated quite enough of this impertinence. Not a word has escaped my lips to imply that you are anything less than a highly attractive woman. But I am the heir to a noble house. I have a duty. Thus, I am unable to engage in courtship with you. What is it about my circumstances that you seem to find so very amusing?
All of it? You're no different from the men who flirted with me when I was in the opera. As long as you're getting what you're after, you don't much care what a woman wants, needs, or feels.
That is truly what you think of me? I am afraid you have completely misunderstood.
Oh, have I? Do explain.
If noble status were my only priority, then I could be married 100 times over by now. But birthright is not sufficient for me. I am not looking merely for an accessory. Marriage is a relationship of mutual respect, support, and trust. If my wife and I are of the same mind and of the same worth, then together we can achieve anything. That is why I make overtures to so many ladies. I am in search of an ideal.
No, dude, you're a horn
You're
dog.
searching
Sorry.
for someone who matches your vision of a perfect spouse? How odd. So am I. And everyone else.
My standards are somewhat more exacting, but yes, I suppose on that point we are similar. Please understand that I'm acting with the best of intentions in search of a partner.
You're more serious than I thought. And so earnest, it's almost adorable. If you met a peasant girl and fell madly in love, would you be able to give her up? Break her heart?
I would have no choice. The worlds of the nobility and the common folk are simply too far apart. I cannot choose to abandon my duty merely for the sake of a fleeting emotion.
Dang.
Lawrence, you're dangerously close to dedicating your life to the lie that nobility is something special.
Dang, Dorothea!
I hope you
Holy
realize
crap!
that before it's too late.
Jeez. Hey, you know that entire thing you've built your life around? It. Yikes, Dorothea. That's crazy. All right, so it's a brand new day at Garrick Mach. Let's hang out and explore. And immediately run right into another support conversation.
Professor.
Sure.
Hey, Professor. I think you've been working too much lately. The battle's gonna keep going with or without you, but you're the one doing the most out there.
Yeah.
It's real impressive how you can focus on giving orders and fighting.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do both in the same battle.
You're right.
I see you running all over the place, even after the battle's over. I just don't want you to wear yourself out.
Maybe I am tired.
You gotta take a break when you can, even when you're feeling fine. It can suddenly hit you.
Like a ton of bricks.
No offense, Professor, but don't you think some folks might be taking advantage of you?
The church, for example?
Claude keeps asking you to do things, but you never say no. Like when you gave that speech to the troops. That didn't seem like something you wanted to do. I know you gotta follow orders on the battlefield, but you shouldn't have to do things off the battlefield if you don't wanna. What do you mean? Like studying? Sure,
like not eating?
It's not my favorite thing in the world, but that was to keep my little sis fed. I had good reason for it. The same, huh? I think I get what you mean. You do things you don't want to do for the sake of everyone else. That's real noble of you, Professor. I guess I can't get in your way if you're doing it for the right reasons. Okay then. I'm gonna keep trying to do my best. But now, I'm gonna do it for you. My little sis is important to me. But you're real important too.
Oh,
I always work hard for the people who matter to me. And having more of them in my life just means I gotta work even harder. What do you think?
I think you're important to me too, Raphael.
Really? I wasn't expecting you to say that. You're gonna make me blush. We gotta keep working hard together then. At least until this war's over. I'll work to make sure you don't collapse from exhaustion. You got nothing to worry about, Professor. I've been training non-stop. I got your back, no matter what.
Yeah! Wow, a lot of A's. We're getting this A support's happening all over the place. Everybody's motivated. Is that a student? That can't be a student. No, you're just a random person sitting there. Is the sauna still here? Where do they find all these people to work? Like, are all the employees just like... Boris was like halfway to Elmira and he was like, you know what? F this, I'm going back to work. What's up, Boris? We have 8 activity points. Who do we want to take to the sauna? Dorothea, Flay, Hilda. We just took Claude. We'll do Hilda. Okay, you and the pink hair one, you come on in. You're gonna get very steamy. It's going to be great. Alright, I kind of always start with increased steam. Olga! Olga, they want more steam! No, still, wow, everyone in post time skip can handle a lot more heat. It's not enough steam!
I need more steam. You gotta bring it in.
We need more steam.
Hold on, these people, they're animals. They need more steam.
Let's stay a little bit longer. Perfect. Now we're out of here.
Okay, bоже мой, they're leaving. The sun is koniec.
Okay.
It's not just for my village that I'm fighting alongside.
I think it's like, so what
It's
would
also
you
that
consider
Captain
that
Gerald asked me,
fashion thing?
his
It's like a
first
butt
and
cape.
greatest apprentice, to
It's
look
not
out for
a
you.
it's not a cape,
Of
it's a
course,
butt cape.
It wouldn't be enough just to keep
What do
you
you call
alive.
it?
It's my duty to make sure you win too. So do your best, Professor, and count on me
Ultimate
to
Kirby,
watch your
you're
back.
playing it with me. That's okay. Advanced drills? What does this mean? We can teach each other? That's cool.
Someone lost.
I don't want to do lost items anymore. It's called a comma. There's like I figured there was an actual name for it. Butt cape is probably relatively disrespectful.
A country with no king has no future. That's why I made my way here. Professor, don't let me down.
Dang, he just said screw Dimitri.
You'll understand soon enough.
Bo 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 bo.
Okay.
Okay, right, that's fine. Everything's great over here. Online liaison? The Monastery is now hosting travelers.
Favor. Yes?
The Monastery from players all over the world. Travelers can give you deals on items. Interesting. Oh, I don't want to engage in this level. No, I don't want to engage in this level of mini gaming. It's not why I'm here. It's not why you're here.
We're all here for Sauna.
Edelgard is controlling the Empire.
I love Petra's post time skip. I think it's so cool.
Empire and religion are at open war. It will be difficult for us at first, but corrupt nobles are many. That means the common people will rebel and be joining our side. With you, Professor, the battle tides will turn. I have certainty.
I guess you really haven't been studying your Fodlanese over the last 5 years, Petra. Okay. Well, the Black Eagles classroom is suspiciously empty. Is she doing better? I don't know. I guess all the classrooms are suspiciously empty. Who are you? Are you like a nun? Why are you in here? Classes are canceled. Oh, Iggy.
How incredible. What a striking color. Ah, Professor, look at this stone. Such a brilliant blue. You don't normally find stones like this around here. I ought to grind it down. I wonder if it would still be the same color.
I want to destroy this and see if it
I make
changes.
pigment for my art. Good supplies don't come cheap. I prefer to make my own. Blue is especially expensive. How fortunate that I chanced upon this remarkable blueness. Oh, I'm sorry. There I go again, blathering on and on about painting.
Well, it's just a hobby. Can I choose something else that's not condescending? Why is this my only choice?
Oh, yes. But I know that I can get rather caught up in it and,
my nose is itchy.
Enthusiastic. You know, Professor, no matter how impassioned I become about my art, you never hold it against me.
Well, I did just look you in the eye and was like, it's
argue.
just a hobby. You should become an artist.
Oh, Professor, please don't say things like that. I gave up on my artistic dreams long ago. To support my family, I will be a knight. That's that. No. I know it's the right thing to do. I'll continue with my art as a hobby. I don't think I could ever give it up. When I see something beautiful, I can't suppress the urge to paint it.
He just
I don't have a choice.
He just dips his paintbrush in
art can
paint
bring
and paints
happiness to
Claudia's
even
face.
One person.
I can't
That's good
resist
enough
the
for
urge
me.
to paint it.
Professor, I have a favor to ask. I'm painting a portrait right now. When it's finished, I'd like to give the piece to you. Would you take it? Perhaps it can bring you a little happiness. That will have made the effort well worth it.
Do we ever see any of Iggy's paintings in the
excellent.
game?
Is that a promise? Because I'm really going to put my heart in it.
Is that something we ever
that
get to
is,
see?
I'm going to enjoy partaking in this casual hobby of mine.
Because I think it would be hysterical if, like, you built it up through the whole game, and he hands you this piece of paper, and it's just like smudges, like it's like a stick figure with a smudge on top of it, or something just very bad. Hi, Sylvain.
I'm the heir of House Gautier, and I'm fighting alongside a bunch of Alliance people? I
Hey,
can
who are
just
you calling
imagine my
Alliance
father's
people?
face contorted in anger, and the delightful words he must have used to describe me. I don't know how staying and fighting for Fargus would have helped. Sorry, Professor. I don't regret my decisions. I'm just thinking out loud. And I'm hoping I haven't made a big mistake.
So am I, buddy. I'd hate to have to kill you. What, am I not allowed to threaten? They're not students anymore, right? They're just combatants. Can I not threaten them? Hi, Flane.
Professor,
You look not
I'm
different
so
at all.
glad you are unharmed. No matter the path you walk, I will be with you every step of the way.
Will you bring fish?
Anything you ask of me, I shall see it through.
Bring me
You
fish.
saved my life, and I am in your debt.
Yes.
Claude.
Hey there, my friend. It's funny how the monastery was once in ruins, but now it's downright bustling. Thanks to a little promise 5 years ago, our buddies have all gathered, and even the knights have returned. It's like we were all just waiting for you to awaken.
What were you doing in that
And
time?
now, we're all going to band together against the Imperial Army.
So,
you should go and
this
talk
thing
to
on
everyone
Claude's
if you
belt,
can.
do
There
you
may
think
be
it's
some
all the
who are still
Mughals he
on the
killed?
fence.
Do you think he went like on a Mughal murdering spree and those are like the tokens of his murder that he took? Because I feel like maybe it is.
There's still more.
Hey there, my friend. Thanks to a it's like, and now, you should go.
Do you want to have new tea with, let's have tea with new Claude.
Thanks.
All right. How about some Elmiran tea?
I'm happy to have this time with you.
Oh, we still have Egg McMuffins. It looks like we've added some desserts
That's a
though.
nice smell.
There's like a
I think I
berry
love this
cheesecake
one.
on the top, and those buns are new. They look like jelly donuts. Oh, and on the bottom there's like this little like tarts, like berry tarts. There's new food here. I love it. I think there's the new food is good. They got some new china. I think it's great.
Thanks.
But we've still got the Egg McMuffin, which is important.
Relaxation.
Because as you know, I'm loving it.
Oh?
The existence of crests, cats, or heart-racing memories. Let's do memories. Oh, they don't seem very interested in this topic at all. Probably should have gone with crests or cats, but clearly not this one. Close calls, working hours for guards at the courtyard couple. Let's talk about close calls. They were drawn back into the conversation at the very precipice of becoming bored. You reached out and snatched them by the nostril hairs, bringing them back into the conversation. Gifts, a word of advice, or the opera? How about advice?
Of course.
They were drawn further into the conversation. What?
You've become quite expressive, haven't you?
We are quite on the verge of rescuing Tea Time. Tea Time voice kind of got somewhere from like, I guess let's laugh. Claudia and Claude are having an engaging conversation. At some point, Tea Time voice went from like a prim and proper British guy to like a British guy who's announcing the NASCAR 500. Like, or not NASCAR 500, whatever the hell the race is. The race. The one that they race the cars fast. Oh my God! He's coming around the last turn! A perfect tea time at the finish line. The checkered flag is waving. The crowd has gone wild. Now let's observe, new Claude. There's the macaroni and cheese earring. Macaroni and cheese ear nod.
Is my face really that interesting?
It is, buddy. Oh, it is. Who are you waving at? Let's look at your cape, I guess. Or let's look at your pauldron. Let's joke. All right, we're done. It was great, new Claude.
I'm afraid I've stayed too long. Thanks for the tea. Let's plan to do this again sometime.
Everybody's charming now. Everybody is charming.
Yes.
We're about to have halftime here in a minute, guys. If this is your first time, we always have a halftime show that's like an improv thing. So this halftime show is Dear Abby. Mods will drop it in there in the chat, explain what the that is, and you can participate too.
Professor.
Is it Gatekeeper? Oh no, that's not Gatekeeper.
I could use a hand.
Sure, yeah, we'll kill some pirates. Great.
I need a favor.
Sure. Is Gatekeeper out here keeping the gate? Lawrence, what's up, man?
I have written to my father to signal my intention to remain here. Not that I require his approval to do so. There is not much for me to gain by returning to Alliance territory now.
Stupid dad.
But by staying, I will be able to influence the course of events directly on the field of battle.
By stabbing people. Will you get along with the Alliance leader?
We will not be friends, but I will cooperate with him as much as is necessary to secure victory.
Well, okay. I see your hand hasn't changed its scent in the last 5 years. Bye, Capri. Sleep well.
Professor, I'd given up on ever seeing you again. Where have you been hiding?
I think I was in a ditch.
Now that we're reunited in the land of the living, I must fulfill my promise.
Right, the promise.
I promised the captain
That promise you promised.
Instead, and now I'll make good on my word.
Please don't be creepy about it, though, okay? Can you teach me? No, I don't want to learn. Bye. Gatekeeper, where are you?
Professor. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Well, that wasn't as, like, plucky as...
You know, it's such a thrill to be able to greet you like this again. I almost died as well in the battle 5 years ago. But I won't allow any enemies
the promise
to
that
get into
Cusco
this place
made.
again. I promise you that. Even if the Death Knight shows up, I'll be sure to... Well, for now, I'll keep training, so I can eventually feel confident that I can stop him.
Gatekeeper, I'm sorry, but you got an 0-for-1 record for letting people not go through that gate. But I'll do my best to place my trust in you.
There's unrest everywhere these days. All of my fellow merchants seem to... I hope things go back... Hey, how about a favor?
Sure. Do I have enough valuable secrets? I don't think I do. Gatekeeper in Smash. Everyone could get behind that.
Hey there.
Except he'd roll over and let Edelgard storm the monastery.
Come back anytime.
What?
Oh, Black Rabbit's right. He's 0 for 2. People are getting... No, hang on a second. Hang on a second. So the Gatekeeper... Let's look at Gatekeeper's resume. He's 0 for 2. He led a bunch of people into the monastery, into the mausoleum, to defile the tomb and almost murder Rhea. Which, I don't know, that might be a plus. And then the second time, he let Edelgard and her brood storm and almost destroy the monastery, put it out of business for 5 years. Everyone's getting super upset right now because I'm on Gatekeeper. He says he has nothing to report, but there's always something to report. I don't know, guys.
Professor.
I'm not saying he did anything wrong. I'm just saying there's a dearth of things he's done right.
Got a favor to ask.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Professor!
All right, let's listen to Dorothea.
Professor! Oh my.
Could you tell which one was
so
me
good
and
to
which one
see
was
you.
Allegra Clark? I
These
couldn't.
days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here.
Hi, Danielle.
It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
We should go to tea with Dorothea. But I also want to make sure we go to tea with Dorothea after halftime. Oh, I've got to get my antlers. I don't know where they ended up. Hang on. I've got a what's the thing that they do in Harry Potter? They apparate, right? Diagonally.
Professor!
Okay. Is the background music? I can't listen on my. I hear a little bit. I can't mix if I don't have my headphones on. I assume that you will yell at me yeah, if the music is too loud. So let's take a look at what you guys have asked for Dear Abby today. Sword of Dadocles, I love that name, asks, Dear Abby, I feel like taking a 5-year-long nap. What do you think I'll miss out if I do this? Well, some things that you may miss out on. Your children will grow up and become murder monsters. They'll have been fighting people for 5 years. You'll probably miss breakfast. Depending on how old your kids are, you may miss their high school graduation, marriage, the birth of a grandchild. So, you know, not much. Dr. Senshi, Dear Abby, what's the worst food a deer could have? Venison? Carbithix asks, Dear Abby, some intercom I didn't know existed came on and said it told us to run for our lives. I live in the sewer and I haven't seen the sun in months. How do I escape? I think you're probably going to want to talk to some wolves that are down there in the sewer and see if they can help you out. Sedith is being in Smash also, or is it Pi Set? I don't know. Dear Abby, a good friend of mine is getting married to the doe of his dreams soon, but before that, we're attending a stag party. I'm a little nervous about attending. What can I expect? You know, stag do's. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming you mean like a statular party. You know, if you're level-headed, you just kind of keep it real, okay? You don't let that young buck do anything that he's gonna regret in the morning, okay? You keep his pants on, you keep his spirits up, and you keep that wedding as scheduled. That's that. Yeah. Oh, I gotta open this window a little more here. Hang on. Zephrania asks, Dear Abby, I recently dyed my hair. Now all my classmates are praying to me. How do I convince them that I just changed my look and didn't gain any divine powers? Did you gain any divine powers? How do you know? Have you tested your divine power? I think there's a solid chance you may have divine powers that you don't know about. And I suggest that you do everything in your power to exploit this to your classmates. You know, why give it up? Get a free hamburger. Get somebody to bring you a glass of water when you're thirsty. You got different colored hair. Just go with it, okay? Just go with it. Dear Abby, Jesslyn asks, Dear Abby, I keep seeing this police car drive frantically all over the city and even up buildings. I'm worried about the safety of my fellow deer and the police officer driving. What can we do to help him? If this is the police officer, I think it is, you really can't help him. He doesn't work with a partner, and he consistently wrecks the cars that he drives. So the best thing you can do is just sort of stay out of his way, and don't be a bad guy. Otherwise, you're gonna get it. Tess is this is a follow-up question. Dear Abby, I'm not sure if you remember my question about Revenge of the Deer putting us under the refrigerator. I was concerned about how he did this. I wanted to let you know he literally lifts up the entire fridge, shoves us under it, and puts the fridge down on top of us. I'm still looking for ideas for revenge if you have any. Also, I found the E-magnet you lost down there. Thanks for finding the E-magnet. What you can do, because I'm assuming this person, I just want to get this straight, is that this person can lift a refrigerator in one hand and a deer in another hand, put the deer, possibly more than one deer, under the fridge, and then release the fridge. I think you may be dealing with Samson, and you should cut his hair. That's my prescription for revenge. If you're not dealing with Samson, you get the f out of there, okay? Ruby's the Gem asks, Dear Abby, I'm taking calculus this semester, and I've realized that it's very difficult to use a calculator with hooves. When I press a single button, I end up mashing multiples at once, and I'm starting to get really frustrated. That's totally easy, okay? So don't worry about the calculator. Calculators are overrated. But if you have a sizable set of antlers, what you should do is you should use beads and string and just make an abacus. An abacus. Make an abacus that goes from antler to antler, and you can just do all your calculus that way. I mean, calculators are for the new young generation. You don't need that. Let's see. Senator Sloth asks, Dear Abby, it seems many people are trying to prevent the banning of Snom. Is there any way to stop these protests and once and for all ban Snom? You know, we all make mistakes, right? Sometimes we want to ban things just because it's a Tuesday afternoon and we were a little bored, and we just start banning things. You got to realize that, you know, sometimes you have to unban things. You know, like I did with polygons. I banned polygons and then sort of provisionally allowed them back in. And that's what I did with Snom, and maybe you should sort of like go down that path. Oh, I lost my place. The next 5 questions on this list are about banning Snom. Shiranui asks, Dear Abby, it may not be Valentine's Day, but it's totally closing in on us. It's practically within 2 weeks. What sort of sweet treat can you advise? My sweet dear always makes some wonderful treats, but I want to make sure. Sincerely, a dear in love. Oh, that's a nice signature. Nobody has signed their Dear Abby question yet. I don't know that sugar is good for deer, and you should probably stick to salt. But salted caramel will work, like salted caramel cookies. Let's see, sea salt and chocolate works great as well. I would go for those. Ambrosiak asks, Dear Abby, many of the other bucks my age have sprouted their antlers, but mine are still non-existent, and they've been teasing me with the nickname Doberman. I guess my friendship with the neighborhood dog also gave me the pet name. My question to you is, what can I do to promote or prompt the development of my antlers? Okay, well, the first thing that I wanted to make sure that you understand about antlers is you can't force it, okay? If you're focusing real hard and just like trying to push them out of the top of your head, first of all, you're gonna fart. And everyone around you is gonna hear it. Second of all, you're probably gonna pop a blood vessel in your eye. So don't do that, okay? Anybody that says you can just like force antlers out, no good. But what I do recommend is a healthy diet of, I guess mostly kale. I know it's crappy, nobody likes kale, it's very tasteless and awful. So my recommendation would be to just eat a tremendous amount of kale. And if all else fails, you can just glue sticks to your head. They look the same. One of my Mega S asks, one of my fellow deer is suffering from a stomach bug. What are some good ailments for it? Throwing up a lot and drinking a lot of water. That's really it. Sorry. We'll do a couple more here. The Bookworm asks, Dear Abby, my 3-year-old fawn is becoming interested in games. She keeps trying to play on my Switch, as she can see a certain golden deer. Should I let her play? Absolutely. Video games especially can help develop kids' motor skills. And you should just try to find games that fit their age. When my oldest daughter was 3, we were playing a lot of Mario Kart because all you needed to do was turn the wheel, and that was easy to sort of get together. So yes, absolutely. Just maybe don't let her do it unsupervised. Soft Guitar asks, Dear Abby, Valentine's Day is coming up and I want to ask out Gavin, but my friends keep saying he isn't real. How can I prove to them he is real? I would just get really, really close to their ear, like as close as you can get, and say, 33 sheep. And see how that goes. Z Tiger asks, Dear Abby, as a deer, is it okay to eat cheese? My friends say no, but my heart says yes. Yeah, you eat that cheese, Z Tiger. What kind of person am I gonna be to say that you can't eat cheese? That's a fate worse than death. It might give you some gas. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Cheese is worth it. Cheese is absolutely worth it. And last question, Kerwapi asks, Dear Abby, how do I make my Peppa Pig backpack cool? Take it off. You guys want to see some art? See, this is all screwy. I'm actually just gonna turn this off. I thought these were fun. I think Zio Corvid is in chat. Are you still here, Zio? Ah, there it is. So if you guys saw my the stream on Sunday, I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons with Arcadum and Admiral Baru and Moon Moon, and the like. And within like an hour, Zio shoots me this on Twitter. It's like, hey, I drew your character as Claude. I'm playing an Aarakocra, which is a Birdman, but I'm playing an old. He's actually quite old, and his voice is old. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying that campaign. It's every Sunday at 7 o'clock. The second art, I'm like, I hate it and I love it. I think it's brilliant. If you guys remember last stream, I think it was Thursday. I wore like a shirt with some green on it. And so like in the green screen, when I was doing Dear Abby, you could see through the top of my shirt. It just looked like I had this ridiculous hairy chest. And so somebody drew this afterwards. And like, I mean, I hate it, but I love it too. I love it all. Let's do a giveaway. Ready, set, go. Wow, no preamble there, right? Exclamation point ticket, and you get it entered to win a signed print by me. Any of the prints that you see on the screen are available. You just have to enter exclamation point ticket. And if you win, I'll sign it and write you a message, and I'll send it to you in the mail. And then you'll get it in the mail, you'll open the package, and you'll pull it out. It'll be that print with the thing that you asked me to write on it and my name. That's how that works. Good luck to everybody. I'm gonna take 10 seconds to take a deep breath and a break while you do that. All right, I am closing the entries for the giveaway. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be you? It's going to be Mewtwo Videos. Mewtwo Videos. Have you won a print before? I feel like I've seen you come up already. That would be insane if so. Congratulations, Mewtwo Videos. I know you've been hanging around the stream for a long time. Now, you've won one already. I'm still going to give you one. But I'm going to draw another winner and give out 2 prints so that somebody who hasn't won anything can win something. Here comes that second draw. Mewtwo Videos, get in touch with the mod to make sure you get your print. But here's another winner. It is Amiana. Amiana. You are the winner of a signed print from me. As my thanks for coming here and being awesome. You two folks, get in touch with the mod. Tell me who you are, where you are, what would you like on the print, which print you would like. There's a lot of prints up here, so please be as specific as you can. Or I will send you a blank piece of paper instead. And that'll be that. Back to the game we go. Hi, guys. Oh, maybe we will raid Zach. We'll see if Zach is if Zach's playing, or if we raid somebody who's playing Fire Emblem. I'm always torn between raiding people that I know, and like who I know have a following, or raiding people that are playing Fire Emblem and having fun that way, especially people that like don't have a whole lot of people on their stream. I think that's fun. I think that's more fun than raiding people I know for the most part. Oh, what support is this?
Professor?
Oh, then we won't raid Zach, because I'll be done. I'll be done before. Dorothea, hi!
This may seem a bit sudden, but I want to thank you, Professor. That
Duke
is
Detained,
for
Ryan
letting me live
99G,
my
thank you.
life the way I want. I've noticed you've been giving me fewer of those soul-revealing gazes lately.
And you missed them, right?
I appreciate you making an effort to not trouble yourself over who I spend my time with.
So you found me out.
Well, of course. Did you think I wouldn't notice? It's kind of sweet in its own way. Professor, may I tell you a story about when I was younger? I was
What
an
if I said no?
orphan, living in the back alleys of Enbar.
Can you give me a
Until one day I was
Okay.
overheard singing. That was when my new life began. I was suddenly a songstress in the Middle Frank Opera Company. Performers, nobility. I met so many people. But none of them ever really knew me. I was just some young, pretty girl who could sing. A spectacle to be admired. Even though everyone praised my looks and my voice, and they showered me with gifts, I knew one day I'd be old. My looks would fade, my voice would change. I wouldn't sound the same. And I started to wonder, when I did get old, what would I have left? I'd be old.
You'd have that hat if you didn't
alone,
throw it away.
And
So I
back
guess
on
now
the
nothing.
streets of the capital, right where I'd started. You can never be certain about what the future will bring. I never had much to begin with in life, and I worry that one day.
Yeah, can I get an F in
be
chat
that
for
way
the hat?
again. That's why I keep searching
Can I get an
for
F in
someone
chat
who
for
will
the
love
hat?
me. Someone unaware of the songstress, who can love a girl that used to be scared and alone on the streets of the capital.
I don't have any sad sound effects, so I'll give her a
I
sad
wonder
goose
if such
honk.
a strange person can even exist.
Bye, hat. Bye, Dorothea's hat. We all miss you. Now, okay. I cannot wait to see what has grown in the 5 years I've been out of this garden. I better have, like, Albinian berry tea coming out my butt by the time I walk out of here.
I'm pretty headstrong, but Claude could give me a run for my money.
That he could.
I mean, he's dragged the knights into this. You ought to be careful, Professor. Don't worry about me. I'm here because I want to be. Also, because being around my big brother feels like a real chore. Excuse me.
Yeah, a lot of-
Excuse me. Could you do me a favor?
Here, take some flowers.
You're sweet.
Does that have to be specific flowers? How about a rose?
You're sweet.
Okay. Anything cool? No, not here. Okay. So in 5 years, I didn't even grow anything. They're seeds. They're still seeds. 2 heads of cabbage and 2 turnips over 5 years. Is that why there's still the same food during tea time? Because, like, none of it grew? It's just like this old moldy food. Egg McMuffins don't get moldy, is what I hear, so I guess not. We need to fire this gardener. Hang on one second. I have to make a note. When I get ideas, I have to make a note. Okay. Is it the same gardener? Let's cultivate it with Caledonian soil. Looks like the same gardener. Her and the gatekeeper should hang out and talk about, like, how to build their resume. Whee! You know, I've said a lot of crap on this stream, but nobody has ever booed me until I started picking on the gatekeeper. I'm here for it. Wait, are you still?
I'm pretty
I'll give you this. Which one is it? Or is it not? Is it a lost item? It's the gladiolus. Gladiolus.
You're sweet. Thanks so much.
Great,
You're
I
a
got
sweetheart.
iron pine needles and some renown. That's good. That's pretty good. Is this Bernie still behind her door? Or did the doors open? No, this is Annette's room. Hey, Bernie.
At last, I returned to
Aw,
my
I like her
domain,
haircut.
my lonely paradise, my realm of exquisite solitude. Huh? Professor? Is that you?
It's me.
You didn't hear that just now, did you?
I did.
Right. You didn't? Well, good.
We have 5 activity points. What are we gonna do with them? What would you guys like to do? We can cook, or we can eat food. Eating food is usually good. Food is good. Let's go get some food. Let's go get some food.
Professor.
Who's talking? Oh. I don't care. I don't care that you're there at all. We've got morale meals today. Okay, look, having been in the military, if somebody walks up to me in a military institution and says they've got a morale meal for me, I'm saying F off. No way. No way am I eating anything called a morale meal. Right, soft guitar, sewer rats. There's a reason I made that joke in my book. Right, Booty? Like, are you really, someone's to walk up to you, I've got a morale meal for you. Are you feeling a little down? Because I've got a morale meal. It'll perk you right up. No. Oh, they match. I did that on purpose.
I did not expect much from the dining hall, but this does not disappoint.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Who are these guys? Why is everyone yellow now? What color is... Oh, because it's the Leicester Alliance. Gold, not yellow. Who cooks now? Bernie? I don't want to cook with any people. Who's over here in the corner? We talked already.
Right along, and don't worry, I kind of fixed, but thanks to you.
Didn't we? Oh no, we had the support. Speaking of which, that's not a bad time for another support. Let's have Lawrence and Marianne.
Ah, Marianne, I've been meaning to thank you. The books that you lent me have proved most fascinating.
Like 5 years ago?
Would you permit me to offer you tea as a token of my gratitude?
I'm a little busy right now. Maybe later tonight?
Of course. I will look forward to it.
On the floor?
Thank you for inviting me over.
Certainly. Thank you for coming. Oh, and please, relax. This is no formal occasion.
Oh, this tea tastes so good.
Doesn't it just? This is my absolute favorite. I'm pleased you like it. This pastry may suit your palate also. It is commonly paired with this tea in my homeland.
Ah, it's sweet. It complements the astringency of the tea.
You have exquisite taste, and there is plenty more where that came from. We simply must do this again.
You want to spend more time with me?
Naturally.
Well, that's...
See, I could ship this too. I could ship Marianne and Lawrence.
There's something
But I kind of was like reserving Marianne for Iggy, but I don't know if I could handle that level of like downer between. It would just be two people for the rest of their lives telling each other how much they suck.
Terrible.
Please, that's quite enough.
Oh.
You're trembling. If uttering this secret hurts you, then I have no desire to hear it.
It's just...
Your smile is a greater gift to me than any truth. Whatever you have hitherto concealed, I am certain it is essential to you, and I do wish to know it. But not until the day arrives when you can tell me with a smile on your face.
I don't think she's ever going to be able to deliver that kind of news with a smile on her face. I have a tragic past!
Besides, the mystery is
That's not how it works. I suffer from trauma!
There, that's what I mean. Your beauty is always captivated, but that smile truly warms my heart.
This is the first time I've smiled in so long, and I have your kindness to thank for that.
As I've said, you are perfect just as you are. But I suppose I can take a little credit.
I liked this
Your
support.
radiant smile shall illuminate all the world.
I mean, I still hate Lawrence, but I like this support.
I'm looking forward to that.
Aw, that was sweet. That was sweet. They're A-level. Who's Leone gonna talk to? Leone was a jerk to Marianne, right? In the previous support? Wasn't she? Let's see Leone and Raphael.
Hey, writing to your sister again?
You bet. Gotta reply to these things as soon as they come in.
You had one last week, too. It's great to see you're both so good about staying in touch. It's especially important.
See, if I was
when
gonna
there's a war
ship
going on.
Lawrence and Marianne,
Yeah.
I'd have to ship Raphael and Iggy.
That reminds me. My sister wrote to say how much she loved the painting supplies you sent.
Good. I'm glad gathering those pigments paid off.
You even made her a brush. I really appreciate you doing all that for her.
I was fascinated with painting at that age. I was a pretty artistic kid, if you can believe it. Not a lot of time for it when you're hungry, though.
Sounds like you had a pretty tough time growing up too, huh?
I guess so. We never thought of it that way. But it's true, the children in my village don't usually get to choose their futures.
Or their butt cakes.
Any one of us could have had the talent for artistic genius and never even noticed. I was one of the lucky ones. I only got to follow my passion thanks to my father and all the other folks. That's why, once I come into my own, the first thing I'll do is head back there and help the other kids.
Oh, wow. It's like all the kids in your village are counting on you.
I could
No
see.
need to exaggerate
I'm
it.
now, like in my
Besides,
brain, I'm
it's
just trying
not
to figure
like
out who the
I'm
pairs are. I don't want to leave
You're working
Leone
hard for your
behind.
sister's future,
I
aren't
think
you?
Leone and
Yeah.
Sylvain might be
It's
good
like me
together.
and you are both carrying big weights.
She
We
might
should
be the
try
only
sharing
one.
the weight
Like,
with each other.
I don't know. Hilda
You
and
know,
Sylvain are
lighten
pretty
both of
great.
our loads.
Huh?
I'm very much in shipping mode, Silver Sea. It feels
If we
awkward.
share our problems, then we only got to carry half the weight, right? It works out for everybody.
It's probably a good thing you didn't try to take on your family's business. If you take half of my burden and I take half of yours, the total's still the same.
Nah, that doesn't sound
The more
right.
I think about shipping, the
Everything's
more
lighter
it
when you
feels
don't
like
gotta
I'm
carry it
breeding
alone.
them. And maybe that's not the kind of message I want to convey.
On second
I don't want to
thought,
breed
you
my
might be
characters.
right.
I only
With the
breed
right
chocobos.
attitude and the right partner to share the burden, maybe it is only half the weight.
Now you're getting it. It's a waste of energy to struggle alone when there's someone who can help you.
That's true. And I do hate waste, as you well know. So when it comes to working toward the future you're after, you know I won't fall short.
Great! And you should never fall short on sharing a big meal with me, too.
Yeah, buddy.
Deal.
All right, that's enough supports for now. There's a fishing quest, someone said, right? We can go visit Cotton-Eyed Doe. What does post-time skip Cotton-Eyed Doe sound like? Does he whistle a little bit? Should we change any of these voices for post-time skip?
Now, that's very honest, a little on the tired side, if you ask me. He's Cotton-Eyed Doe's missing a few of his chompers.
I wouldn't change, not like change, but mature them, right? It's Cotton-Eyed Doe plus 5 years. It's not like a different Cotton-Eyed Doe. All right, people don't want me to change him. A purple fish? What's a purple fish? I ain't never now seen before a purple fish. Let's get him. We're gonna get him. That's my purple fish. That was a purple fish, right? A Fodlandy. Well, I'll be dadgum side-goggling. I don't know. All right, I got a purple. I got a purple fish. Was that the quest fish? That might have been the quest fish. What else we got going on here? A red fish. I'm holding out for that rainbow. Oh, no, I can't get a rainbow fish today, right? I'll take that red fish. Hiya! And a wood. Reel it in. Oh, I missed that one. It wasn't very good. Excellent. This is fantastic. Got a bullhead. A Fodlandy and a bullhead. And one more. Let's get ourselves a fish. I don't know what to do with these fish when I have them. Bluefish, no. I'll take well, let's see if I can get one of those yeller fishes. A bluefish. Oh, I'm gonna lose my bait. Nope, I don't want it. I don't want that bluefish. You take it. You take that. That's my gift to you.
You've done me a great service.
You take your purple fish. Boom, 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 boom. Cathedral. Oh my god, this map. Is the notes thing still here? There is one. Oh, okay. I figured that would be gone. I'm interested in cooking. Keep practicing. Try cooking fish. Iggy, what's up, buddy?
It's been fixed up quite a bit, but its battle scars aren't so easily erased. To think that a glorious cathedral with a 1,000-year history would end up like this. I'll rebuild this place someday. This cathedral is the symbol of Fodlan. Maybe I should paint a picture of the beautiful cathedral of old. Well, I still remember what it looked like.
Did you guys see, like, after Notre Dame burned down, people made like a bunch of memes about like the wilderness on fire, and they were like, rebuild this cathedral. Should I give him one of those? Be like, no, why don't you rebuild the forests of Fargus?
Well,
Why don't you rebuild the Red Canyon?
even with the church in shambles, we can still pray. The goddess will surely hear our prayers. But still, I hope the church can return to its former beauty someday.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I haven't gone to the saint statues in quite a while. I probably have quite a bit of renown.
Need something?
I do. I need you to give me your things. Actually, we got some helmets here. This one. It's a divine pulse and another divine pulse.
This
I guess.
one? You're up. This one?
Some bow skills.
You're
And,
all set.
I need sword.
This one? You're
This
all
one?
set. This one?
I do. Oh my.
You're all set.
Got 3,000. I want, yeah, give me the
This
extra
one?
exp.
You're all set.
Okay,
See you
bye.
again soon.
Glad you survived 5 more years.
Professor!
Are some of you out there playing the Byleth download right now? I see some people in chat are smashing it up.
Hey.
I'm
more of a
hungry and I'm
mercenary
glad it's
than a
almost
knight
dinner time.
these
I just want to
days.
let you guys know that.
I work to get paid. I
Or
never
do you
was
pay
too
to get work?
attached to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon, but I might change my mind if you're around.
Later, Zentari. Thanks for coming by.
In Lady Rhea's absence, I will follow you. That's what
I
you
will
would want me
follow
to do.
you.
Know that wherever you might lead us, I'll continue searching for Lady Rhea.
That's fine.
Good, because I will not budge on that point. Welcome back, Professor.
Okay, so we got 4 activity points left. What do you guys want to do? We could take some people to tea. We've already eaten. Something appears to be glowing in this area. Or in the cathedral. What did I miss in the cathedral?
Hey, you.
Oh, there's a blue thing. It's a cornerstone fragment, which I guess is a quest item.
Welcome. Please come again.
Where I need to see where I am. There I am. Hi.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. You guys want to have tea with Lawrence?
Professor.
He has an alternate hairstyle? His unit appearance is only in my room, right?
I have written to my...
Come on, let's go to tea.
Thank you.
Let's see if I hate you less now. How about rose petal?
I am here for the invitation.
I know.
A fresh and fruity aroma. Oh, yes, this is my kind of tea.
I know. Why am I doing this? Why am I here? We need Felix on the other end of this.
This flavor is exquisite. Oh?
How about dining partners? That sounds... Cuteness, a place you'd like to visit. Dining partners sounds... I don't know. They were drawn into the conversation.
Indeed.
A new gambit, strong battalion, or rose. Let's talk about roses. You're wearing one on your shirt. If this isn't correct, I'm gonna be angry.
Indeed.
The conversation got lively because you talked about the thing that was literally on his person.
Oh?
Folden's future. Folden's future.
I see.
Oh! Nailed it!
I am not mindlessly following my father. When it is time to make a choice, I decide what I will do.
I'll nod if I have the option. I'll commit. Great.
Splendid.
Good job. Claudia and Lawrence are, unfortunately, having an engaging conversation, forcing you to engage further. Let's take a look at this hair. Let's see how the new hair is working out. I guess there it is.
If you like this hairstyle so much, perhaps you should try it for yourself.
I have, you know, in a previous tea time, I would have yelled.
Nicely on the palate.
I think in matter of fact, I have. But, we're done here.
This was wonderful.
It was okay,
Next time,
at best.
I will provide the tea. Farewell.
You said that last time, and you have not yet provided tea. Okay. Let's check out the second floor, see who's up there, what's going on in there. Let's look at the library.
I've grown weary and impatient. These past 5 years, my hands have been bound. But now, I can finally take action with a clear goal. I'm grateful to you and to everyone.
I didn't do anything.
Nonsense! Your presence steeled everyone's resolve.
She kind of looks like she's wearing, like, she's a creepy doll. You know, like she's like, I'm so cute. I'll murder you. Thanks, Siphon. Great. Wow, nailed it. Level D. This experience is critical. A blue thing. I got an encyclopedia. Nuclear doll. Nice, Rebecca and Vaughn. Xenogears' soundtrack is amazing. Xenogears, second disc and all, may be my favorite RPG of all time. I love that story.
I need for my research. Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. Wonderful news.
Oh, I meant to mention this before, but if you look, so just like real talk for a moment. I like that looks like I'm framed in the map here. You notice that when people get, like, we've had several ace support conversations, and what did all of them have? All of them had them telling stories, right? They had them telling stories about their past. They couldn't convey X. They had to tell a story to convey an abstract form of X, which I think is super important for the way that like we talk to each other, and the way that we relate as human beings. And like stories are super, super, super important, right? Oh, Erica's here. Hi, Erica. You just came in time for my first knowledge drop. I hope you guys like that. My knowledge drop about stories.
Right.
I did that just for you guys. I'm glad you liked it. Hi, Cyril.
I don't know anything about rebuilding, but I can sure do my best to clean up the mess. I'm gonna keep Lady Rhea's room spotless, so she can use it right away whenever she gets back.
Wow, Cyril.
You gotta find her, Professor.
Oh.
You just gotta.
So let me get this straight. While we're out there doing the hard work, you're going to be cleaning Rhea's room over and over again until this person that we don't even really like comes back. I just want to make sure we're clear on that. Great. All right, then. That's true. I did bench him pretty hard. Now, in the journal, you guys wanted me to check out Claude's he had a second hairstyle? How do I change his hairstyle? Evening wear? Look at that. Loungewear, war. Oh, it's New Game Plus? Oh, okay. I came all the way back here for nothing. I came here for nothing. So we don't have too much time left in the stream. I don't want to like jump into a battle. We got about 5 minutes here. Do you guys want to do some like Q&A or something? Rather than like continue running around the monastery? We could view a couple supports. We have one more, looks like one more, two more left. What would you guys rather do? Supports. We could probably do a couple supports and then have time for some Q&A too.
Oh, hey, Marianne.
You're not gonna browbeat her again, are you?
I thought greenhouse duty
'Cause I'm
was
not
mine
here for
today. What are you doing here?
Oh,
I'm sorry. You've been avoiding me ever since I lost my temper, haven't you? You're
I wonder
probably
why.
scared of me now. In the moment, I was hurt.
It has been 5 years,
I'm sure you
so.
had good reasons to act the way you did. If you want me to leave you alone, I will. I promise. You've got nothing to fear from me.
Leonie,
I've watered all the plants, so I'm done here. I'll get out of your way.
Wait!
Huh? Hey, what is it?
It's, I don't mean to bother you. I'm sorry for keeping you here.
No, not at all. Thanks for keeping me. Honestly, I've been worried about you. If you ever want to talk about anything, just say so. I'll make time.
I've been avoiding people for most of my life, so I'm not the best at speaking.
I know it's hard. You've been through a lot. But it's worth the extra effort to talk to your friends.
I make everyone uncomfortable. I just don't know how to carry on a conversation.
Hey, we're having one right now. And I'm telling you, I'm not uncomfortable. I'm actually really happy. So don't worry about me. And it's okay to be quiet sometimes, but try to find a middle ground at least. Otherwise, you'll never get any better.
Oh.
As far as what to talk about, anything's good. Hobbies, things you like, a dream you had last night. Really, anything.
Okay then. I like this flower. I think it's nice.
I'm making some notes for next stream,
I think so
Bobatori.
too.
I gotta get these things
Did you
out of
know
my
that
head
where I
where
come from,
when they're in
those
my
have
head.
a completely different color?
Oh, really?
But thanks for
I'd
caring.
like to see that.
Great. Come visit my village someday. In fact, we should invite all of our friends. It'll be fun.
Oh, yes. That would be very exciting.
It's another B support. Do we have, who's Marianne gonna support with? Sylvain. Oh, these just make me uncomfortable, but we'll try.
Hello, Marianne.
Oh God, even the way he said hello. Even the way he said hello.
Why you're avoiding me? It hurts. It really does.
I can tell you why.
I'm not avoiding you. I'm just not very good at talking to people in general.
I told you I'm on your side, and I meant it. I'm guessing you don't much like talking about crests. Call it a hunch.
Well,
You did say crests, right?
I'm
Because
the
my
same
eyes were
way,
up
you
here.
know. The value of my life has always been dictated by the damn thing. It's not fair to have your worth determined by something you can't control. Growing up in House Gautier taught me that the hard way.
what do you believe determines a person's value?
I like to think it's a person's smile.
Huh? Their smile?
A smile. It tells you who someone is. Are they fake or sincere? It also makes you feel stronger when you smile. My smile helps me focus and set free all of that power I never asked for.
You know what? Like in general, I'm not okay with like all of these
Try it out,
supports.
Marianne.
Just
Be
like telling
strong-willed.
Marianne to smile.
Everything you've got in
Pretty
your
much
smile.
everyone's like, Marianne, you should smile more. Stop
Be
it.
strong-willed.
Stop it.
How's this?
Ah.
Yeesh, that's a terrific first try. If a bit stiff, lift the corners of your lips just a bit. Oh, I know. Try saying cheese.
Cheese?
Hey, that was good. It might feel a bit unnatural, but you'll get used to it soon enough.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Are you sure this will make me stronger?
Cheese.
Guaranteed.
Cheese.
It's a great smile, you know? Let's go to town and show it off. If you lift your eyes from the ground, you'll see that the world has all sorts of amazing things to offer. The more you realize that, the more you'll smile.
I'll think about it.
Please, don't let me pressure you. If you don't want to go, I understand.
It's not that I don't like going into town. I'm just eager to get back to my room. I want to go practice my smile.
Wow. I think you
keep
broke her,
practicing,
Sylvain.
Maybe someday I'll be ready to go into town with you.
Oh yeah? That sounds great. I can't wait to see your best smile.
But until then, you're not worthy to hang out with me. I don't know. I don't know if I'm in support of that conversation at all. On the surface, it sounds cute. Other than that, it kind of sounds like he's... I don't know. I don't know. I have like 2 minutes. I will totally do Q&A in chat for 2 minutes. Ready? Pepper me with your questions. Ready, set, go. We're going back to the camera. Enjoy dinner with your hubby. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Next question. My Hogwarts house is Hufflepuff. Next question. If the Shadowverse anime gets localized, I would love to voice Rowan. Next question. My day was great. Kind of empty, which is weird, but it's how I made it. Next question. I haven't eaten dinner yet. Next question. It is okay to eat cheese if you're lactose intolerant. If you, it's not, no, it's probably not okay. I do think Claude would be good at riding a chocobo. Next question. Merciful Warrior, I would consider streaming Xeno games, maybe. I don't know. They can be kind of a slog to stream, even though I love them. I have started D&D. We started on Sunday. We'll be playing again next Sunday at 7 o'clock. My favorite seafood is lobster, although I really like shellfish in general, shrimp and scallops, but lobster probably takes a cake. 25 or 624, 25 or 624. Should I try to do some more? 25 or 624. Next question. The secret to the universe is 42. Next question. Any future guest stars? Yes. Next question. Do I like sushi? Yes. Are wolves safe or banned? Both. Next question. Would Claude play chess? No, he'd figure out a way to trick you into not playing chess. Chocolate or vanilla? I like vanilla. Favorite board game? That's tough. Favorite video game? I can't make these favorites. Why are people asking me about favorites? Favorite type of cookie? I like a good chocolate chip cookie. But actually what I really like is I like the cookies, what are they called? They're like, they have like a big chocolate drop in the center. Those are one of my favorites. Milk or dark chocolate? I like dark chocolate. My favorite book changes. Water or fire? Water, I guess? Thumbprints. Yes, I have them, Hina. Thank you for asking. Oh, you're saying that's what the name of the cookie is. I don't know. Am I planning to go to any cons in New York or DC? Marabou. That's funny you should ask that. I will be making an announcement about one of those two cities, hopefully in the next couple weeks. I can't even see. How would Claude play Monopoly? Claude would not play Monopoly. Rain or snow? Rain. Although, both are nice. We found a witch, may we burn her. Burn her! If she weighs more than a duck, you can burn her. Favorite season? Fall. Morning or night? Night. Increase the steam? Increase the steam! We need more steam! 2 more questions. Is it sunny? No, it's dark. Main and Smash, Link. And that's it. Guys, let's figure out who we're gonna raid. So, reminder, tomorrow is my first Shadowverse stream. It's a sponsored stream. I'm really excited. It's gonna be the same time. All 3 streams this week. All 3 weekday streams are now at 4 p.m. just to keep everything consistent. They're all 4 to 6 p.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Fire Emblem, Shadowverse, Fire Emblem. Like that. Every single week. I don't know why I'm doing this with my hands, but it feels right, so I'm going to continue. Okay? Tomorrow, Shadowverse. We'll jump right into Rowan's story mode. Rowan is the character I voice. I have never played the game before. It's going to be a total show, and I'm going to love it. Okay? Please come by for the stream tomorrow at 4 o'clock. But then we will be back on Thursday for more Fire Emblem, and then on Sunday for Dungeons and Dragons, and at that point, I think I'm probably just going to die. That being said, let's see who is... Is there anybody that you guys want to read who's playing Fire Emblem 3 Houses? You guys pick one. I always pick. Drop somebody in there who is streaming Fire Emblem 3 Houses right now, and if I haven't rated them yet, I will do it. I've already rated Ace Severa and Kirby Mash. Zach isn't streaming yet. Gamer Kitty I've already rated. Yeah, okay. How about, let's see, who's here? I could raid myself. Where was it? RP Zamer? Smashly? Who's Smashly? Let's look at Smashly. Oh no, this is like a, that's not Fire Emblem. We could do we can do someone that's doing the Smash thing with Byleth. Claris? Okay, we'll raid Claris. Okay, that sounds great. That's a little that's a little different. So we'll do raid Claris. And that'll be fun. You guys know what to do when we get there. Fear the deer. And I will see you tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Thanks guys so much. Have a great night. Fear the deer. Let's do this. Raid.